Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Weight Loss Center here on Magnificent Monday, but being viewed on True Power Trumpet Fitness. They're all intertwined, man. The synergy is unbelievable. You trumpet players, you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. The rest of you that come over from the other channel or came over on Facebook or something like that, give me another 10 days or so, we should be back up on the other channel. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. A lot of food, man. For less than 10 bucks a day. Closer to 9 bucks a day. And I'm talking just about a little under 3,000 calories. I mean, this is what I eat every single day. And I'll tell you what, man, our variation thereof. Okay? And it is an exorbitant amount of food. I cannot begin to tell you how much food that is. I mean, every single time I eat, my plate is loaded. Absolutely loaded. Now, I have worked out quite a bit today. And I'm not a calorie counter. I've done a video on that, and I will do another one. I think calories is a complete and total waste of time. And we can talk about that another time. But the reason I deal in calories is because everybody else does. And I want to speak your language. You see what I mean? So, you know, say a lot of food for $9 a day. You do the math. Less than $65 a week. I am eating like a freaking pig. I mean, can anybody else make that claim? I mean, it's an exorbitant amount of food. And cheap as can be. Anyway, once again, to say, yeah, I ate a lot of food for less than $9. Okay, that doesn't mean anything to anybody, okay? But to say I had just south of about 2,900 calories for $9, less than $9 a day, all of a sudden that puts things in perspective for people, okay? So let me go through what I ate, and you'll get an idea. And I tell you what, man, I am never hungry. I am always full of energy until I fall into bed at night and sleep like a baby for 8 hours at least, if not 9. I go to bed about 8 o'clock. I wake up at 4, 5, whatever. I haven't used the alarm clock in years because I just wake up when I'm... Sometimes I wake up at 3. Sometimes I wake up at 2 and I'm wide awake. I don't care. If I'm wide awake, I'll get to work. If I'm not wide awake, I'll go back to sleep. It's as simple as that. Now, I drink a lot of water, drink a lot of fluids, and I drink a lot of water, high water content fruit, which means I'm going to the bathroom a lot. So I am getting up at least twice a night to go urinate. And that's not a big deal. Most of the time, I just go right back to sleep. If it's too early, if it's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that, and I just plain need more sleep, I might read a little bit and I'll just doze off in less than 2 minutes. But, yeah, that's the way I roll. Now, I did a really, really brisk, tough, a lot of hills, sprinting up hills and everything on my bike and everything this morning, about 30 miles. Took me a little more than 2 hours. I'm doing about 14 to 15 miles an hour, depending on traffic, depending on stop signs, depending on, you know, stop lights, all this sort of thing. But anyway, and when I came home, I made an enormous banana smoothie. I've showed them on the I drink them right out of the blender. It's 8 bananas and a handful of blueberries. Okay, the blueberries, look at what I got here. The blueberries might be the most expensive thing I buy. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they get expensive. And they do. For a little cup, what is it, a pint? Yeah, to go $4 or $5 for that's the most expensive thing I buy. But I love them. I don't, you know, scrimp on good food. Guys, here's the deal. I could live like a king eat exorbitant amounts of calories and be the healthiest guy on the planet if I ate bananas, okay, rice, and potatoes. And my veggie juice. I'll talk about that at the end. Okay? If I did those 4 things, I could do it for about $6 a day. With the veggie juice being the most expensive of the bunch. Okay? So anyway, back to the beginning. I had my smoothie. That's about 900 calories and approximately $1.75. At the moment, the bananas are 39 cents a pound, right? And it's about $1.75. The blueberries being the bulk of the blueberries I got at about 75 cents, and I have the bananas at about $1. And that's being generous with the bananas. Okay? Then I'm drinking my vegetable juice all day. Okay, I made it in the morning, but all day. The veggie juice is about 60 ounces. That is approximately 180 calories. Okay, and that's expensive. That comes in a powder form from Gary Noel. That's about $1.50. Okay, for his container, it's expensive. But anyway, and that I drink all day long. Okay, this is now about 3 in the afternoon. I've still got this. I will drink it. I try to stop, if I'm going to bed at 8 o'clock, I try to stop drinking about 4 to limit, if I possibly can, the amount of time I'm getting up during the night to go to the bathroom. If I'm thirsty, I drink. And this day, you know, this summer when it gets so steamy and sticky, I sweat a lot. So you have to replenish. Anyway, so I had a watermelon. That was one of the small ones. I cut it in half. It was $3.99. That was about $1.50. It wasn't quite half, about $1.50 worth of watermelon. Big plate. Okay. For lunch, the smoothie, the watermelon, and the vegetable juice, I'm fine. I had lunch about 12 o'clock, about close to 12:30. Okay, I love this. I made an enormous pan of my baked home fries. Okay, I had three potatoes, 2 white potatoes, 1 sweet potato, a pepper, an entire pepper, and an entire onion. Chopped them all up very finely, mixed it like a salad, then dumped it on a no-stick baking sheet and let it bake for about 35 minutes. Delicious. Delicious. That's my lunch pretty much every day. Slobbered it with ketchup. It's like you're eating home fries at your greasy spoon. Little diner. Love it. Love it. Love it. Anyway, for the sake of argument, depending on the size of the potato, and these are big ones, they're about 100 calories apiece. So that's 300 for potatoes. For the pepper and the onion combined, that's another 100 calories between the 2 of them. Okay, that is very, very cheap. The 3 potatoes are no more than 75 cents. No more. And the pepper and the onion, the pepper's about 75 cents. It was a colored one. The red and the orange are more expensive than the green. I don't care. And the onion, about 25 cents. Okay, so that's $1. And the 3 potatoes cost approximately $1.75, the most, closer to $1.50. Yeah. So that little that lunch cost about $2.50. Okay. So I am up to, and I'm keeping track of this, I am up to approximately $5.75. And I'm 2 meals down, ready to go. Okay. For dinner. And usually about mid-afternoon I start getting hungry, about 2, 3 o'clock. Now remember, I go to bed at 8, so I'm going to be through eating by 4 o'clock. All right? I always like to go to sleep on a quasi-empty stomach, not hungry, but I don't like to be full because I like to let the body work on rejuvenating me as opposed to digesting food. And that's a video for another time. Okay, but I will have 2 ears of corn. Nothing on it. Just delicious. They're so sweet nowadays. And those are 66 cents a piece at the moment. So it's $1.33. Let's call it $1.50. And a cup and a half of dry rice. That'll be approximately 4 cups of cooked rice. And that is just about 1,000 calories. Okay? And that cost me no more than 75 cents, the rice. Okay? 2 ears of corn cost me more than 4+ cups of cooked rice. And that is a mountain of rice. Okay? So what I've got, my calculations are correct. And I took this through Chronometer. Okay? And it is 2,780 calories. Just south of 3,000 calories. Okay? And veggie juice. And it cost me just south about $8.50. Okay, well, you do the math. That's approximately $60 a week. No more than 65. Guys, how are you going to beat that? How in the world are you going to beat that? You can't. You can't. Now, first of all, that's an exorbitant amount of food. Now remember, at 2,600 calories, I worked out for 2 hours hard on the bike. That is approximately, I don't believe in doing all this, that is approximately 600 calories that I worked off on the bike. So I'm down about 2,100 calories, almost no fat other than the little bit of fat in each one of the foods. I have no overt fats. Guys, you can't keep weight on. Eating this much food, which is delicious, guys, you can't beat it. Any day. That's pretty much what I eat in a day. And that's it. Eat and drink your starches, your fruits and vegetables, and live your life with true power. Have energy, vitality, live to be 120 cheaply, a fraction of what all your neighbors are paying. Enjoy. Love you all.